Hey Fer, how's it going? If you're playing someone new to a game, would you play easy on him or beat him badly? It all depends. If I'm playing someone who's acting like a jerk, I'll beat him badly. I don't care, you know. If someone's trying to learn a game, I just kind of do what they want me to do for them. Some of my friends, they're like, okay, go hard on me, don't hold back anything. That's the best way to learn, which really it is, in my opinion. So that's what I do. I do my best to just go hard on them, not give them a break. Some other people though, they need to learn things in steps, so I kind of do. I run drills, I do drill maneuvers and stuff like that. And I hold things back, but I'm teaching them lessons, like step by step. Ba-doom. Just waiting for them to come out. Ooh, he's got a claymore there. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent job. Let's go. Let's go. There's one guy. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, well. Okay, what do you do if you're using the N94 and single firing mid-range and there's two enemies and the single fire is too slow and if I click faster it'll be inaccurate? You should be firing in a way that puts the most bullets on the enemy the fastest, which will kill them the fastest. That's what the goal is when you're shooting. That's how you determine whether to burst, full auto, or single fire. And I take it if you are single firing there, then that means that is the best way to get bullets at the enemy. So you should continue the single fire, and you should just shoot whoever you can kill. If you can kill somebody, if you can kill one person, do it. Even if you're going to die by the other person, it's better to have it's better for your teammates that are alive after you're dead to be fighting one fully healed guy as compared to two really weak guys, because they can flank and all kinds of stuff like that. Woohoo! Okay. So that is what you should do. Every situation is different, though. It's hard to tell give a guide for every single situation, but that is some good general advice. Okay, next round. Oh yeah, another thing I should note about when you die, realizing what you're doing wrong. Games take practice. Maybe when you're first starting out, you just go, okay, I need to learn the map. Or also another example here is like claymores. You might see a little red line here, and you might still run there and just go, oh, okay, I need to recognize that that's a claymore. As time goes on, I'll get better with it. But just for now, no, this is a claymore. Don't. And try and just keep it in your head that don't move in on that and be careful of it and stuff like that. It takes a long time to be good at these games. I don't know exactly how good I am. I mean I'm better than a lot of people, especially just really the reason is because I've been playing so long. I've been playing these games for 6, 7, 8 years now, and I never took them too seriously, but I've got experience. Plus, I also believe the way my head works, it works for these shooting games, military tactics, stuff like that. I've kind of talked about that in other games, like the Tourney Talk people I know, their heads work for fighting games. They work for fighting games. I just can't really pick up on the fighting game strategies and stuff like that. That's just not the way my brain works. My brain works with these games right here. So, yeah. It takes a long time. That's all there is to it. I remember one guy, he wanted me to help him out or something, to give him some help, so I did. And he's like, all right, well, what can I do to improve? And really, everything was good. Everything that I could see seemed good. All he needed was more experience. I'm like, well, how long have you been playing? They're like, oh, I've only been playing since last July. I'm like, oh, you've only been playing these games for a year. You know, it takes a long time to get better at this stuff. So, you know, just give it more time and stick with it, and you'll be better. You know, eventually you'll have a few years' experience. That's what I'll just go ahead and quote Steve Martin on Regis and Kelly Live. I have to watch that show sometimes. He plays the banjo really well, and they're like, "How do you play the banjo really well?" He's like, "Well, 40 years ago, I picked it up. I was absolutely horrible, but I knew that if I stick with it, I will have 40 years of experience." So, and that's exactly what he has. He has 40 years of experience, and he is a really good banjo player, from what I have seen. Kind of same. I did the same mentality when I'm making my show. You know, it'll be rough at first, but I will get better and better at it as time goes on. Which I'm sure I have gotten better with it. I'm guessing. I hope. Okay, let's get to some questions. Is there anyone that knows you do your show besides brother and guests? Yep. What do you think is the best console out so far? Example, PS3, Xbox, etc. I don't know. If PlayStation 3 can play PlayStation 1 games, then I'm going to go ahead and say the PlayStation 3. It's not as revolutionary, you know, it might not be as revolutionary as some other systems, but it's got the best games out there. PlayStation 1 and 2 have, you know, the greatest games, and if PlayStation 3 can play PlayStation 1 games, then that is the best system. If it can't, PlayStation 2 is, in my opinion. Fantastic games. Out of the games you played on the show, explain which is your favorite. That's Battlefield 1942. It's so simple, but there's so much. You will never be able to master everything on that game. I mean, you'd have to spend a lifetime to do that. There's just so much to learn, and it's so easy though. I mean, you can pick it up, and you know, you can fly planes and get in dogfights, bomb people, get in a tank, and it's really simple controls. But you can also master it and become just incredible, where no one can even stop you. But it's really hard to master. It's a fantastic game. There's always something new. The modding on that is great. There's so many great mods out there. It's too bad, you know, time kind of killed it all. Killed some of the mods. They're not played as much as they used to be. They're not as populated as they were, but there's still people on some of them. But there are just great mods on that. All kinds of great games. That is one of my favorite games of all time. Battlefield 1942 is my favorite of everything I've shown on the show here. Okay, question time. How do you plan to make money if doing the show? I've got actually quite a bit of plans to do that. Just many different ways. Let's see what this guy's got going on here. Just many different small ideas I could do, you know, all kinds of little stuff like that. But really, I'm not really focusing on that as much as I'm focusing on making a good website, good show. That's really what I'm focusing on. You know, if I could make money doing it though, that'd be fantastic. And I would have more time to bring more to the website and the show. Okay.